This episode of Cast to Craze is brought to you by the following sponsor. There's an alien in my toilet. Get your copy at the Kids Comic Con, April 25th.
You so crazy, crazy. Who's the craziest? I'm so crazy. You so crazy, crazy. Who's the craziest? I'm so crazy. You so crazy, crazy. Who's the craziest?
Take two. Hi, this is Michelle St. Martin with Catch the Craze, the heart of the industry. I am here at the Big Apple Summer Sizzler, held here this year on June 7th and 8th at the Penn Plaza Pavilion. I am here with Everett Soars, and he is the creator of Sky Pirates of Valandor. Say hi.
Hi. How are you out there in Radioland?
And Videoland, you've been
In video? Oh, wait a minute here. Okay, get my best
That's
side
right.
there.
How are you?
Hot.
Yeah.
Sweaty, sticky,
Yeah.
and loving it. Just,
Yeah.
you can't get anything better than in New York in this time of the year. Just love it. Meeting new people and experiencing new cultures and how they dress with duct tape. It's incredible.
I know you've been interviewed here before with us, but I haven't interviewed you, so talk about yourself, honey, what you're great at.
I'm, well, great. According to CAG, I'm the best writer they have right now for this year. I wrote and create Sky Pirates of
Right.
Valandor. It's illustrated by Brian Brindley out of Texas. He's my artist. And I'm the creator-writer. And I write and create people and have them go up against each other and have fun.
Right. How did this start?
It started as something that was haunting me for the longest time. As Keith Murphy, the president of CAG, said, if it's been haunting you for that long, it's time to put it on paper. So I put it on paper, I took a chance, entered a contest, learned how to promote the book, and I'm walking to every convention and show with books in hand now.
Right.
Comic-Con in New York was our big thing because my artist came up, he signed some great books, we got to interact. We actually got to meet face-to-face after a year of working together. So it was great to have him around. I absolutely love it, wouldn't give it up.
Right. Let's see. What issue is it up to? I mean...
Right now we have issue 2 is printed. We have issue 3 going to the printer this week. Issue 4 is being worked on. It's penciled up to page 11. It's in the process of being inked and grayscaled. Issue 5 is 90% complete right now in the script form. Then we're going to do the read-through test that we normally do. And a read-through test is like the acid test to make sure that everybody likes what they read.
Okay.
And tests out the dialogue, the character interaction, and all those wonderful little snips and snipes I put in there with all the other characters. So it's a great little process we have going on, and we're taking pre-orders on skypiratesofvalandor.com. We have our issue 3 up for pre-sale. You can see the cover there, and you can pick up issue 1 and 2 there too. We have great little convention specials that you can get the issue and a piece of artwork that we have as trading cards. And it's going to be a 5-issue series arc. Issue 5 is going to be a 32-page story, lots of great climaxes, and we're going to leave it off as a little cliffhanger at the end. I'm going to surprise people, and we're going to march it into the next series. In about 2 months. We have to give our artists time to harvest all the hay.
Right. Talk about the storyline. What is it about?
It's about Tobin Mannheim, a half-elf captain of the Rogue's Revenge, and he discovers nothing's easy in a pirate's life. He got hired for a job he thought was going to be a cakewalk. Then he found out he's going to be working with his ex-wife. He goes into the port where he has to get this particular person back he's hired to rescue. And then he discovers he has a bounty on his head. He has to go meet the pirate queen, figure out what he's going to do for the bounty.
Right.
Then he goes to rescue the person, and she's not a very willing participant to be rescued. Then issue 4, we have to deal with the repair of the ship because it was damaged. And issue 5 is the big climax because when they go to deliver her, they find out the people they re-kidnapped her from, has a blockade around the town. So he has to run a blockade. And there's some great dialogue in there. My wife's really impressed with it. A couple of people who read the dialogue really like it. So issue 5 is going to be the big climax. We're going to have ship battles. personal duels, and like I said, that little cliffhanger at the end.
Right. How are you promoting this? How are you getting it out there in terms of distribution and just having the public see it?
Well, we're in several stores, Larry Worlds of Comics, Bedrock Comics. We're also selling it through our website, skypiratesofvalendor.com. We're taking out ads in Project Wonderful. We're doing banner swaps. We're trying to do banner swaps with individuals and also ad swaps with other creators and other books. Promotions is one of those little tricky things that everybody hates to do, but you have to do it. Personally, I didn't understand it. It scares the living crap out of me, but my wife said, you got to do it. We marched along and we did it. So we're advertising. We're doing signings at Larry's World of Comics in Lowell.
Excellent.
Harrison Comic Books in Salem. We have comic books on the shelf there. And it's basically distribution is walking up to someone at a convention and say, hey, look, I got 5 books, $1.25 each, take them home with you. And that's pretty much how you do it. You always press the advantage.
Right.
No matter what, you talk to people, you meet the fans, you do the conventions, you shake the people's hands, you make sure the book gets in their hands. It's a matter of selling and standing behind your product.
Exactly. Besides Sky Pirates, where do you see yourself in the future in terms of comics and comic book writing?
That's a very good question you got there. Wow. Okay.
I do this.
Damn good at it, woman. Okay, where I see myself finishing up Sky Pirates, the first volume. Then I'm going to start working on a second series of Sky Pirates after the beginning of the fall season, because like I said, my artist has a ranch he has to do the hay harvest on.
Right.
While he's doing that, we're going to put out our anthology with a couple of collected artists. Then after the anthology is put together and distributed, I'm going to be looking for an artist for a new series called Skin Graft. I know, you heard I pitched that one.
This is good.
Also, I'm going to be working with CAG. I'm proposing a new idea with the Comic Artists Guild, which is formerly known as CAG. We're going to get together a lot of writers together, and in the fashion of the old Wild Card book series, we're going to do a prose anthology of short stories that push along a common plot in a world. So it's going to cliffhanger at the end of the story, and the writer that comes up behind them in the series has to write themselves out of that cliffhanger and then write a new cliffhanger for the next writer.
Right.
And we're going to have some artists do some plates, and it's going to be an illustrated prose series.
Excellent.
And I'm going to be proposing that to CAG. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and knocking on wood.
Right.
That's not wood, but
No,
I'm going to knock on it. Drywall, hey. It used to be
Kind
wood.
of wood product.
Wood
By product.
But we're going to be pitching that idea. I'm going to be doing Skin Graft as a mini-series. And then when the harvest season is over, we're going to do Volume 2, and we're going to continue along with Sky Pirates.
Excellent.
Because I'm not going to leave that one. That one's my baby. That's my heart and soul, so I'm going to continue on with Sky Pirates until I say...
As well as you should.
Yep, and as soon as I say, you know what, I'm going to take a break, and, I'm going to go spend my millions. Yeah, right. Sky Pirates, the video game. Just think about it, kids.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you doing this.
You and Susan, you've been very, very, very good to me and good to us.
Yep, and I hope you're going to get her next. Oh, you're going to be... here's a little teaser. Shanti Terrian, she's going to be... Michelle's going to be interviewing her next. She does Am I Immortal, part of the free lunch comic community that we're part of. She's going to give you a good interview, so that's a little segue into the next part. You guys be good to yourself. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. This is Michelle St. Martin with Catch the Craze. I'm going to take it back to you, Sammy. Bye.
Catch the craze in the house. No doubt. So check the flow, cause you know I got soul. The name is Catch the Craze, baby. So act like you know what's called Catch the Craze.